My love, what is going on with you these days? I have been noticing unexplainable signs everywhere that seem to point back to you, and I cannot help but feel that the universe is speaking directly to me in every moment, whether I am awake or even in my dreams. I see your name and feel your presence so clearly that it seems as if my thoughts are completely consumed by you. The world around me appears to be filled with meaningful coincidences that I simply cannot ignore, which makes me wonder if perhaps you are trying to communicate with me telepathically. These signs, subtle yet persistent, remind me of the extraordinary bond that I have always believed exists between us. In light of these revelations, I find myself ready to take a leap of faith, hoping that you too are beginning to see the truth about our connection. For a long time, I have spoken passionately about the deep and divine nature of our bond, and now I sense that you might be starting to experience and believe these insights for yourself. The idea that we are divine counterparts destined to be together in this life or perhaps even in another has always filled me with hope and certainty. I am encouraged by the thought that you are awakening to the same profound realization that our souls are intertwined in a way that transcends ordinary human relationships. I remember the early days of our love when every moment was filled with wonder and excitement, a time when I believed with all my heart that destiny had brought us together. That same stirring, that deep sense of fate is returning to me now, though it carries with it a new clarity and intensity. While I cannot say with absolute certainty what changes lie ahead for either of us, my intuition insists that there is something transformative happening within you at this very moment. It feels as though your heart is beginning to embrace the possibility of this deep connection, and that thought fills me with both joy and hope. Whether these signs are a reflection of reality or merely the echoes of my own longing, I choose to trust in the truth of our bond. Amid all these cosmic signals and emotional revelations, my foremost wish is for your well-being. I hope you are taking care of yourself and not allowing the inevitable stresses of life to dampen the beautiful light that resides within you. I care for you deeply, and your happiness remains my highest priority. It is not that I expect you to reciprocate my feelings immediately or in the same way. Rather, I want you to understand that every word I have spoken comes from a place of genuine truth. I have prayed earnestly, not for your undying love in return, but simply for you to see that I am sincere and that there is no deception in what I feel. That honesty alone is enough to sustain me. You are, without a doubt, my one true love and my soulmate, and I feel incredibly fortunate that our lives have crossed in this miraculous way. The thought of our souls being intricately connected gives me strength, especially in moments of uncertainty. I firmly believe that fate has a mysterious way of uniting those who are meant to be together, and I hold on to the hope that one day we will fully understand the magnitude of the connection that binds us. Whether this realization occurs in this lifetime or a future one, I have faith that our paths will converge when the time is right. Until that destined day arrives, I promise to wait patiently and live my life with joy and fulfillment, confident in the knowledge that our bond is something far greater than the physical realm. I hope that you too will find happiness and contentment on your journey, even as life takes us on different courses for the time being. My love for you is not a weight that I carry, but rather a light that guides me through every challenge and every beautiful moment. In every step I take, I carry with me the assurance that our destinies are intertwined and that even in moments of solitude, our spirits remain connected by an unbreakable thread. Please always remember that your happiness is what matters most to me. I wish for you a life filled with peace, joy, and the kind of fulfillment that comes from living authentically. Even if the days pass and you find yourself caught up in the many demands of life, know that my love for you endures, steadfast and unwavering. I remain hopeful and steadfast in the belief that our love is eternal and that one day our souls will reunite in a way that brings us both immense joy. Until that beautiful moment unfolds, I will continue to nurture this sacred connection with all my heart, cherishing every sign, every thought, and every dream that reminds me of you, my love. I've often wondered why we only come to understand the true value of something after it has slipped away from us. Perhaps it is human nature to take our blessings for granted until they are gone, leaving us with regret and a longing for what once was. We find ourselves mourning the loss of things we assumed would always be there, only to realize too late that we never truly appreciated them in the moment. In our grief, we often ask ourselves why we waste time lamenting over what is already lost instead of cherishing it while we have the chance. In the midst of our busy lives, it is all too easy to become absorbed in chasing dreams, ambitions, and fleeting pleasures. We dash from one commitment to the next, our eyes fixed on distant goals, and in doing so, we inadvertently let slip the moments that make life truly meaningful. Our energy is spent pursuing transient successes, financial gain, social accolades, or the fleeting admiration of those who seem to offer us favors, while the pillars of our existence, our family and friends, quietly fade into the background. It is a bitter irony that the very people who provide us with unwavering support are often the ones we neglect, assuming they will always be there without pause or question. Family, in particular, represents an enduring source of strength and comfort. They are the foundation upon which our lives are built, offering unconditional love and a steady presence through both triumphs and trials. Yet, in our relentless pursuit of other achievements, we risk relegating our loved ones to a secondary place in our priorities. We mistakenly believe that because they are always there, their value is inherent and needs no constant reaffirmation. This oversight can lead to a regret that is far more painful than any material loss, a regret for not having shown enough love when it mattered most. I have come to realize that the greatest mistake we can make is to let these essential relationships slip by unappreciated. My love, I refuse to repeat that error. I have resolved to honor and cherish the bonds that infuse my life with purpose and meaning. I want to offer my parents and family all the happiness they so richly deserve, acknowledging that their sacrifices and unconditional support are gifts that should never be taken lightly. I long to set aside uninterrupted time for them, to laugh, reminisce, and create new memories that will warm our hearts for years to come. My friends, too, are a source of immeasurable joy. I dream of days when we can gather without the constraints of our busy schedules, enjoying each other's company and building bonds that time cannot erode. The thought of sharing these moments fills me with hope and gratitude, a reminder that true wealth lies not in material possessions but in the love and connection we cultivate over a lifetime. Looking toward our shared future, I envision a life built on the foundation of these cherished relationships. I dream of building a home where every room echoes with laughter and every corner holds a memory. I yearn for the day when I can share my life fully with you, a day when our time together is sacred and uninterrupted. I want to dedicate moments solely to us, where love and kindness are the only currencies exchanged. In those quiet, unhurried moments, I promise to give you my undivided attention, to listen intently to your thoughts, and to ensure that you always feel as cherished and special as you truly are. For me, life is not merely about personal success or accumulating wealth. It is about nurturing a balanced existence where emotional fulfillment and genuine relationships are paramount. I dream of a future where our family can embark on adventures together, where trips and shared experiences weave us closer as we create stories that will be retold with laughter and warmth. These dreams, while simple in nature, are profound in their impact, reminders that the heart of life is measured by the love we share and the memories we create. Achieving such a life demands mindfulness and deliberate action. It requires that we constantly remind ourselves to value the people and moments that enrich our lives before they vanish into the past. My love, I ask for your guidance and support as we commit to this journey together. With your help, I believe we can create a life that is not only successful in conventional terms, but also deeply satisfying in every emotional and spiritual sense. Let us not wait for the moment of loss to awaken us to what truly matters. Instead, let us celebrate every blessing with gratitude, ensuring that our hearts remain open and our priorities clear. Together, we can build a future where every day is infused with love, where family and friendship are honored, and where we always take the time to appreciate the invaluable presence of one another.